Hi everyone, Electro here. I've done all I can at the moment with the water spark plug. Plus, I just want to put it down. It's sort of like it's becoming a bit too full on for me at the moment. So time to move on to something else for a week or two, I suppose. It's still got to do with it though. This is the core on the VIC bobbin, the round bobbin. How I intend to make it. First thing I did was cut myself out a template. After that, I went down to the transformer factory. There's one a couple of miles from here. I popped in and I bought a whole lot of cores off them. Now, I'll show you how much I got later, but it cost me like $40, which is nothing. It would cost more than that, I think, just to laser cut them if you had your own metal. So, anyway, this is what I intend to do. The standard core that I bought, which is an E-core with an I-bar, was nearly the right dimensions, and I mean the right dimensions by something that I can trim to size. I didn't expect it to be the same size, but as you can see I can nearly trim that up. The only thing wrong with it, it's a little bit short. Now I thought about it, and the next size up just wouldn't accommodate this shape at all. The next size down, which I have over here, there's the I-bar for it. As you can see, that's too small, so that's no good, but I've got something else planned for that, so I'll keep it. In the meantime, back to that. So what I did with this was I bought a whole heap of extra cores, like extra E-cores, and because I thought if I could extend that section there, that would give me the shape that I want, because that's the only place that it's short. Like I said, everything else can be trimmed up with an angle grinder. So I bought these bunch of cores like that, and then I cut them down like this. And the difference between that and that now give me that extra length that I need. Actually, there's one here that I've started to put together. There's the extra length there. There's the template. Anyway, you can see that shape will cut out there. It's not short anywhere, which means once I scribe it out on that, I can grind away all the offending pieces and I'll have the core that I want. And that was a really clever way that the guy at the transformer factory told me that I could extend the core and get the size that I want. It's really worth your while to explain to people what you're doing, because look, I'm no expert at transformer cores, but he is. When he understood what I was making and why I needed that to be a certain size, he offered a solution which I wasn't aware of. So, you know, that was very nice of him, but it was also lucky because I let him know what I was doing. Anyway, so far so good. One other thing too, the way this fits together. So, there. That's not bad. It's not as tight as that one. And I'll focus for you better. But then again, I haven't trimmed the drag off yet. This is just a preliminary fit just to see how everything goes. And with these, you can see that they've still got drag and burrs and all that sort of stuff on them. That's straight after it's been cut. Another tip too is when you're cutting cores or anything like that, make sure they're always bolted together really tightly. Hold them in a vise as close as you can to the spot where you're going to cut. I cut these particular ones with a hacksaw. I gave it a bit of extra room, and then I just planed them like that, planed them flat to the scribe line on the flat part of a large angle grinder disc. So again, it's a bit of work, but it's not as if you can buy these things anywhere. You have to make them yourself. So for anyone who's interested, This is a really cheap way. It's a bit of work, maybe like I said, about a day's work, but it's cheap. It's $50 and you've got yourself something that you can't really buy as yet. So anyway, post your thoughts. Bye.